People say that the most recognizable symbol in the world is the Nike tick or the McDonald's logo. But I disagree. In any and every corner of the world, you will find this symbol, a cross. People wear it as jewellery, they tattoo it on their skin. It's in our art, on our buildings. People trace the symbol on the faces of newborn babies, and they place this symbol on the graves of their dead. This symbol, world over, tells people about Jesus and about something that happened to Jesus nearly 2,000 years ago on a day that we now call Good Friday. It's strange, perhaps, that this is the symbol that Christians have adopted worldwide to represent Jesus, because it's not a pleasant symbol. The cross was a tool of suffering and death. In some ways, it's a symbol of utter and abject failure. But in his own strange way, Jesus himself described his crucifixion as a moment when he would be lifted up like a king at a coronation. The cross became the place of victory, and not just any victory. Victory over the greatest enemies, sin and death. It wasn't a victory achieved through strength or military might, or even by calm, poised determination, because Jesus cried out and he was afraid. It was a victory that was won through surrender and self-sacrifice. It was won through Jesus' human weakness and the supreme power of God. This symbol, as I said, is the most easily recognizable in the whole world. It's so familiar, perhaps, that we can forget its surprising message. That even when circumstances are as bleak as they can possibly be, even when death is pressing in on us and we are crushed with grief, even when, by the world's standards, we have failed, God is King. When we are weak or helpless, it makes God's power and victory all the more spectacular. So my thought for this week is to not be afraid of your weakness. Don't be alarmed and concerned with what you cannot achieve. And even don't run from failure. Instead, look towards the cross. Be reminded that God's power is made perfect in your weakness. That God can turn what looks like certain death and disaster into something breathtakingly beautiful.